Yo, guys, it's up. I got the plays you guys for the Monday Night Football game between the Packers and the Eagles. We have a great game here, and I think we have a fantastic chance of bouncing back in this video and making all you guys watching a couple $100. The last few days have not been great on this channel. I'm going to admit that. I'm never going to hide losses from you guys, but the last month or so, we've been doing fantastic on the channel. So it's time to bounce back. Let's make some money. We're going to hop into the picks very shortly. First, before we do, make sure to drop a like on this video, guys. Please, it helps me out so much. I post every single day for you guys, grinding all these free picks out for you guys. So make sure to drop a like. It's free. Takes 1 second, just helps me out a ton. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Obviously, post every single day. So it's just free picks for you guys. So subscribe so miss any of the future videos. With that being said, the number one goal on this channel still stays the same, which is making you guys as much money as humanly possible. And the best way to do it, I talk about it every single video, but it is deposit matches, okay? Personally, I made my first couple thousands of dollars sports betting just using deposit matches from all these different apps I could get my hands on. The 3 apps I'd recommend for you guys right now if you want some free money. If you do this, it takes probably 5 or 10 minutes, and you could get up over $300 literally in 5 minutes. The 3 apps would be Parlay Play, Chalkboard, and Sleeper right here. I will leave the links to these apps down below in the description of this video. Just click those links. It basically does it for you. But when you sign up and download the app with that link, just use promo code GHOST before you deposit on these apps. If you do that, Parlay Play will give you a $100 deposit match. That's a free $100 for you guys. Chalkboard will give you also a $100 deposit match and a free 0.5 square on top of that. And then they also have an entire promo page, which I talk about all the time, but they have probably 5+ discounts for a ton of NFL players every single day. So that's awesome. Take advantage of that as well. And then Sleeper right here may be the best app you could get on right now because they give you a $20 free entry when you sign up using code GHOST, and that's before you even deposit. So you don't even have to deposit. If you sign up and download the app using code GHOST, you get $20 to bet with right away. Then when you eventually deposit, they still give you that $100 deposit match and a free 0.5 square. And then they also have a ton of discounts just like Chalkboard. So I'm telling you guys, the links are all down below. Highly, highly recommended. Just click those links and download those apps. Make sure to use code GHOST. $320 for free right now. Takes 5 or 10 minutes. It's the easiest way to make money. I'm telling you guys, I literally made thousands of dollars doing this. If I could do it again, I would. So I'm telling you guys right now, that's the best advice I could give you. Go get 300+ bucks right now in 5 minutes. You just have to click those links, download the apps, and use code GHOST when you're signing up for all that free money. With that being said, let's hop into the 2 plays today. So real quick, I don't think this is going to take very long. The first play we're going to talk about is going to be Saquon in this game. We're going to be taking him under 75.5 rushing yards. If you guys have watched Saquon play this year, it does suck. The idea of taking an under for Saquon just sucks because of his name value. We all know the guy's very talented, one of the most skilled players in the entire league, arguably the most skilled player in the entire league, but he has not been playing great this season. The O-line in general hasn't been playing great, and really the team has not been playing great so far this year. They are coming off of a bye week, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to change that much because he's been going way under this line every single game other than this game against the Giants right here. He's gone way under this line all season long. Now he's playing Green Bay, who, yes, they did just give up about 130 yards last week to Rico Dowdle. But even after that game, if you go back and look throughout the season, they give up the second least amount of rushing yards per game out of any team in the league. And that includes last week. So before last week, they were basically tied for the best run defense in the entire league. Last week was a bad game, but I'm not going to, overreact to 1 week to one game. Every team's going to have bad games. Every team does have bad games. Last week was a really bad game for Green Bay. I think they're going to bounce back and prove to everyone that they're still a top 3 run defense in the entire league again. They give up the second least amount of rushing yards per game in the entire league. They give up about 85, I believe, rushing yards per game, but that includes backup running backs, quarterbacks. That includes all rushing yards. So for Saquon to get 75.5 rushing yards, which he's basically only done one time this season, and now he's playing probably the toughest matchup he's had all year I just don't see it happening. Even though he had 150 last week, that was against the Giants, who is one of the worst run defenses in the entire league. I mean, other than that, every team he plays that's even an okay run defense, they absolutely stuff him. I think that's probably going to happen again here in this Green Bay game. I don't think he's going to only get, 40 or 50 yards. He might not get absolutely stuffed, but I don't think he's going to go over 75 and a half rushing yards. So that's going to be the first play right there. Then the second play is going to be Romeo Doubs, and this is pretty simple. We're just going to be taking him over 4.5 receptions. I don't think this is crazy at all. He's hit 4 out of his last 5 games. The one game he missed, he still had 3 against Pittsburgh, which is still pretty solid. He's playing, obviously, this Philly matchup pretty decent. Some people think that Philly's a great passing defense. Personally, I don't think they're very good. If you go back and look at some of the teams they've played, some of the wide receiver ones or even wide receiver twos that they've played, they've been getting kind of beat up by wide receiver ones all season long. You can make the argument they're getting a little bit healthier in the secondary now, but I don't think it's going to help them that much, to be honest. I think Romeo Doubs should definitely go over 4.5 receptions again in this game. He's been doing it very, very consistently. And on top of that, the number one reason why I like this play, not only has he been doing it, he should probably, this line is normally at 4.5. This should get bumped because this wide receiver core is so banged up. Tucker Kraft, who was basically their leading receiver this year, is out for the year. You got guys like Matthew Golden, who's banged up. He might not even play this week. Obviously, Jaden Reed is still out. Dontavian Wicks is still questionable. We don't even know if he's going to play. So really the only healthy receivers they have on this team is Luke Musgrave, who I'm really not worried about at all. And then, Christian Watson, who I'm not super worried about either, and then Romeo Doubs. So it's basically between Watson and Doubs are really the two receivers that are going to get most of the targets. Last week was the first week when Tucker Kraft got hurt, so he didn't play very many minutes. So when Tucker Kraft got hurt, obviously you see Doubs skyrocket up, gets 7 receptions in this game. It would not shock me if he gets another 6 or 7 receptions in this game as well against a Philly defense that isn't fantastic. And he really should just see a massive bump in targets because there's not a lot of people to throw the ball to. So I like Romeo Doubs to get at least 5 receptions and then Saquon to go under his rushing yards. That's going to be the 2 plays I got for you guys for this Monday Night Football game. I'm going to show you real quick on chalkboard. This is the play that is going to make some of you guys a couple $100 if we cash. And that is going to be specifically on the Chalkboard app. So if you don't have Chalkboard, highly recommended to get it right now. If you already have it, guys, go place it on Chalkboard. The payout is better. As you can see, it's 3.17x instead of just 3x on Chalkboard. And the line is actually better. We're taking under 75.5 rushing yards on Prizepicks. And on Chalkboard, we get under 78.5 rushing yards for Saquon. So the line is better. It's easier to hit on Chalkboard. And the payout is higher. So I'm telling you guys, Chalkboard and Sleeper, Parlay Play, all these other apps, their lines and payouts are better than Prizepicks and Underdog anyway. And then obviously you get $100 when you first get on the app. So highly recommend it. You could go get Chalkboard right now. You get $100 for free. If you want, you could put the full $100 on this play. And if it cashes, you cash for over $300. We're going to bounce back on Monday Night Football. Okay, I'm manifesting it, guys. All the links to all these apps are down below. Just click those links. Use code GHOST. Again, $100 on Parlay Play, $100 on Chalkboard, $120 on Sleeper. As long as you make sure to lock in with promo code GHOST when you're signing up, you'll get the free money. Every app you get is another $100, so I highly recommend that for you guys. It's just free money for you guys, so go ahead and do that if you want to. But with that being said, just make sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. These are the 2 plays I got for you guys for Monday Night Football. Good luck with all your bets. I'll catch you next video.